Hi, this is Dave, Fell Running Guide. Welcome to this week's map reading task. Last week, task number 310, quite a lot of people struggled with that and there were a lot of wrong answers. So maybe this one is a little bit easier. For this one, simply, can we work out where the photo was taken from? And can we identify the feature that I've circled in blue there? The map is the Ordnance Survey 1 to 50,000. So let's have a look at the photo. What can we see? Well, first of all, it looks like it's a sunrise or a sunset, so that's going to help us work out whether we're looking roughly east or roughly west, but we should be able to work that out from the landscape features regardless of the colour of the sky. We can see that immediately ahead of us in this photograph the ground drops away, so it looks like there's a quite steep drop immediately ahead there, and then we're looking down and up a valley on the other side with a distinctive block of trees. High ground here, gradually dropping away down to our left, and then there's another valley here beyond with high ground forming the horizon all the way along to our point of interest. And at that point you can see there we've got quite a distinctive drop off to the right, so steep drop to the right. Just zoomed in there so we can see a bit more detail. This long ridge dropping down to another valley, ground rising on the opposite side all the way along, and then a steep drop off there. So let's have a look at the map. So can we find a high point looking down over a valley up the other side with a block of trees on it, and then another valley beyond that? Well, we can see we've got trees up here and on here. Remember, we need to be looking either pretty much westwards or eastwards. So could we be looking from somewhere up here down and across this valley, past this distinctive block of trees, across another main valley with high ground beyond it? Well, yeah, that all makes sense. So if we're looking from right to left or east to west on the map, we're looking for a steep drop off on the right hand side. Well, we've got a steep drop off there, but if we were looking from over here somewhere, we wouldn't notice that drop off. It wouldn't form like a horizon line because we've got this other ground beyond it. So what about looking over to this steep ground on Fairbrook Naze? And because we're looking along that, then this would be visible as a drop off. Notice that the feature is to the left of this woodland, so that's going to help us work out where the photo was taken from. And remember, we're immediately above some steep ground there, so we've got a path going along the top of that, but that path is quite a distance back from the steep ground, so the photo was taken actually on the break of slope on here. But where exactly, if we put some arrows on, so remember we want the feature to appear to the left of that block of woodland. So for example, if we were here looking past that block of woodland, then we wouldn't be looking at Fairbrook Naze, or Fairbrook Naze would be off to our right, so that doesn't work. So we'd have to be a bit further to the south, something like that, maybe even a little bit further south. So the photo was taken from that point there, looking over the valley that's hidden in dead ground, distinctive block of woodland, all the way across, and our feature was this area here, Fairbrook Naze, with a steep drop to the right hand side. So like I said, not too difficult this week, but I want to give everyone a chance to get it right. Hope you found it interesting. Thanks for watching. Look out for next week's map reading task. Bye for now.